For our CEO Spotlight, I'd like to welcome in Amir Dan Rubin, CEO and President, One Medical, the parent company to One Life Healthcare, and the ticker symbol is ONEM. Nice to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being with us today. This is a new environment, a new time for CEOs. Tell me a little bit about your company and how things have changed and how you're dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic.
Great. Thank you, Nicole. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. So One Medical is a modernized doctor's office. It combines digital health with in-person care and testing. A lot of things have changed recently for us. In January, we had our IPO at the end of January. And so now we're a public company. And during this time of COVID, we've kind of further proven the power of our model of combining digital health but also in-person care, including screening, testing, COVID testing, and doing this in full PPE and being able to care for patients as well.
And I noticed so many, I know you had your IPO, and I'm looking at the stock here, what a run, just even this month is up about 60%. And so many of the analysts all had buy ratings on this. I'm sure that excites you. I know you don't comment on the stock action, but why so much strength in the company? Is it just you just got so lucky in some ways at this time to be the right kind of company that our nation really needed, which thankfully you have that kind of company?
Well, we've been at this for 13 years, so we've been investing hundreds of millions. We've built a technology platform from scratch. We employ physicians and other healthcare providers, and our model has really combined digital health and in-person care to serve kind of all key stakeholders. So we have a 90 Net Promoter Score for consumers, very high service level. For employers who often offer One Medical to their employees, we're showing we can save money. We just had an article in JAMA Open Network in the Journal of American Medical Association that showed we saved an employer 45% on their health benefit costs. And so just even in ordinary times, we've shown we could be powerful. And then during these kind of extraordinary COVID times, we're also helping employers on return to work site, on screening employees, on testing them if appropriate, if they're testing positive, and providing that medical care. So I think it's just further proving out the power of the model.
Yeah. And so tell me about what, when we talk about best practices and some of the protocols and things that have been going on now. I know you have in-person and also online care, right? So what are the costs of that and the importance at the same time?
Yeah, so during this time, we want to make sure that we can handle people's issues in the best modality for them, and really even in ordinary times. So our members can get on our app and they can have a video chat, but they could also message. They can have a structured text. They can have somebody reach back out to them. We follow up with people who have chronic diseases. We could schedule them for testing. If they look like they might have COVID symptoms, we'll bring them to a different location, or we'll bring them to maybe one of our drive-through or walk-through locations. For example, now in the city of New York with the mayor's office, we're running testing locations open to the public in every borough, and have done the same in a location in San Francisco with the mayor of San Francisco. So we'll assess people digitally, we'll screen them, and then we'll figure out the best modality to care for them during COVID times, but really during ordinary times as well.
Yeah. It's interesting because your company really services what people need, right? So at this time, people are coming in and they're getting COVID tests or maybe antibody tests. But at the same time, you have a membership base. And if I'm traveling and I'm a member of One Medical, I can get on with a virtual care, a doctor. It's sort of like the idea of teledoc. Sorry to make the comparison, but I guess there's some similarity there. Not only just for regular care, but also for triage. I mean, instead of 911, I guess I could call you if I have a burn or something on my hand, and I can talk to a doctor and say, how do I treat this? Assuming I'm a member, I can probably get some pretty great care that way.
That's right, Nicole. So our members access us a lot, 7 times per year, actually. All the on-demand digital health we bundle that in the membership fee. So we're not billing that to insurance. So in that regards, it's quite different. And then if we have a scheduled billable, then we have scheduled visits with your provider that we do bill to insurance. But our model is pretty different because of that membership model. So we have very high engagement. And because all of our providers work for us, because they're on a salary model, it's not just this typical US health system where everybody gets a fee for every visit as a compensation, whether it's virtual care or urgent care. Our providers aren't that way. We're seeing that we can have this ongoing longitudinal relationship that also can save employers money because we have the right underlying incentives. So in that regards, we're similar. We have digital health, virtual care, but at some level, it's an ongoing primary care relationship with providers who work for us. The electronic record, the information, whether you're seen in a virtual or an office, is all continuous. And that part is quite differentiated.
Yeah, just quickly, how much is the membership, just so I know?
So the membership is about $16 a month for a consumer. That's about $199 a year. And then we also serve employers where we will bundle memberships for their employees and dependents.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you so much. Dan Rubin, CEO, President, One Medical, and continued success. Great run with the stock.